Things in life aren't always what they appear to be. There are realities under the surface of our everyday interactions that many people choose to ignore. However, Sigma males, who are independent thinkers and lone wolves, confront these facts directly. They are a unique kind of guy who lives beyond the bounds of the established social structure. Without being influenced by public sentiment or society, they do things their own way. Unlike the majority of people, Sigma males see things as they really are. Sigmas see life for what it is, whereas others seek refuge in solace. What then are these unpleasant realities of life that the majority of people are unwilling to acknowledge? We are revealing 8 harsh realities about life that are accepted only by Sigma males. First, everyone is just going through the motions. No one has life all figured out. The so-called experts are frequently in the same state of uncertainty as everyone else. Sigma males recognize that the appearance of complete competence is just that, a front. Let's be honest. The majority of people are simply adults who are attempting to comprehend a crazy environment. Age, titles, and credentials may imply authority and wisdom, but beneath the surface, many individuals are struggling with unanswered concerns and uncertainties. The CEO is responsible for making choices worth billions of dollars. The politician influencing the nation's laws. The life coach who offers counsel through the internet. In ways that the audience is unaware of, they are all improvising, adapting, and making mistakes. This ruse is seen through by Sigma males. They are not intimidated by the polished confidence of others. They trust their own judgment and forge their own route rather. With this knowledge, they are liberated from unquestioning obedience. They are aware that if everyone is winging it, then they are also free to experiment, fail, learn, and rebuild without shame. Number 2. Humans are by nature selfish. People are ultimately motivated by their own wants and survival instincts. The underlying motivation frequently returns to self-interest, even if society promotes cooperation and altruism. Sigma males don't perceive this as bad. They view it as a practical reality. It's in our nature to be selfish, and that's what motivates us to be ambitious, competitive, and productive. It drives individuals to strive for improvement, acquire resources, and defend their loved ones. But that's what sets the Sigma apart. They expect selfishness rather than being surprised by it. They prepare for it. They acquire the skills necessary to avoid being manipulated and to connect with individuals whose interests are similar to theirs. Sigma males avoid naivety by admitting selfishness. They don't idealize human nature. They take things as they are and utilize this understanding as a plan for their own survival and development. 3. The majority of individuals are not looking out for your best interests. People often put their own needs first, regardless of whether they are in social settings, relationships, or business. Many people grow up thinking that others are actually looking out for their best interests, but Sigma males recognize that this is not always the case. Not everyone is wicked. People instinctively prioritize their own interests. Additionally, their interests may occasionally be in direct opposition to your achievements. For this reason, Sigma males are wary of trusting others. They mostly depend on themselves, and they only form relationships that turn out to be real. They are aware that betrayal typically originates from individuals closest to you, such as friends, coworkers, and even family members, who perceive an opportunity in your weakness, not from your enemies. This is wisdom, not bitterness. Sigma men lessen their frustration by lowering expectations and protecting themselves. They opt for independence, making sure they are never entirely reliant on another person's agenda. Number 4. People are too preoccupied with themselves to care about your success. Have you ever found yourself fretting about what other people think of you? Sigma males realize that the majority of people are too preoccupied with themselves to give you any thought at all. Browse social media. People are broadcasting their accomplishments, vacations, or filtered lives. It's an ongoing act meant to capture attention, And in this never-ending quest, few individuals have the time or emotional capacity to be genuinely concerned about your path. Sigma males are no longer subjected to the tiring pursuit of validation thanks to this understanding. They don't try to impress strangers by wasting energy. They follow their goals with internal drive and establish their own criteria. Their guiding tenet is straightforward. Live your life without apology, since others are too focused on their own actions to pay attention to yours. Fifthly, no one cares how difficult your life is. Your circumstances are unaffected by whining or seeking sympathy. This is something that Sigma males understand from the beginning. They don't spend time telling the world about their difficulties since they are aware that the majority of people are preoccupied with their own concerns. Others are not cruel. It's simply that empathy has boundaries. Everyone has their own struggles, and not everyone is really prepared or able to shoulder someone else's burden. For this reason, Sigmas seldom use the victim card. They focus their attention on remedies rather than gripes. They take complete responsibility for their situation and accept their resilience. They concentrate on their thinking and keep going rather than pleading for help. They don't consider hardship an excuse. It's a testing area. And that is what distinguishes them. 6. Friends aren't forever. Sigma males are aware that friendships change. People's priorities change as they age, their paths diverge, and their relationships gradually disappear. Sigmas embrace this reality rather than holding on to the past. They live in the moment, cherishing relationships as they are, but they never commit to anything permanent. It's possible that a friend from childhood will grow apart. It's possible for a college acquaintance to turn into a stranger. Over time, even the tightest relationships can break down. This does not invalidate the memories. It gives them worth. Although Sigmas value the lessons, the laughter, and the shared experiences, they also know when to move on. They do not view the breakup of friendships as betrayal, as many others do. They consider it to be a normal aspect of the course of existence. From this viewpoint, they are not dependent on other people and are emotionally free. Number 7. Academic intellect is not as important as social intelligence. A person's degree, grades, and credentials are valuable, but Sigma males are aware that the most intelligent individual in the room rarely prevails in life. The individual who is able to read the room frequently wins. Social intelligence, which includes the capacity to establish trust, manipulate others, and understand dynamics, frequently opens up prospects that pure intelligence cannot. Sigmas are proficient at both. They improve their intellect while simultaneously analyzing human conduct with exceptional precision. They have excellent communication skills. They know when to speak and when to be quiet. They are proficient at interpreting unspoken norms, body language, and hidden motives. Sigma males combine intellect with strategy, whereas others depend only on academic understanding. And this makes them unstoppable in a world that is driven by relationships. Number 8. Appearance is important. It's real, even if it makes you feel uneasy. Perception is influenced by one's appearance. First impressions are frequently formed in a matter of seconds, and they can immediately open or close doors. Although they recognize the significance of presentation, Sigma males are not obsessed with superficial attractiveness. Body language, clothing, and grooming are all methods of manipulation. Good clothing is a sign of self-respect and an understanding of the way the world functions. It is not about vanity. Sigmas take advantage of this fact in a calculated manner. They don't attempt to portray a false image or fit in. They present an image of confidence and discipline via their attire. Before any words are spoken, respect may be earned via a commanding presence, a keen gaze, and collected body language. In conclusion, most people stay away from these harsh truths, but Sigma males welcome them. They are aware that life is not always fair. They understand that humans are selfish. They are aware that validation is useless. They also understand that genuine power comes from acceptance, not from fantasy. Did you find these ideas to be compelling? Which truth struck the most forcefully? We would love to hear your point of view. So please share your ideas in the comments section below. For a more in-depth look at the Sigma, consider our other movies if you have a male mentality. We appreciate you watching and joining this group. If you're ready to keep going on your path to self-mastery, click the like button, subscribe, and keep an eye out for what's next.